Let's discuss. It's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I will be reacting to a new track from a band called Mourn. The song is called Pray for Violence, and it is taken off of their upcoming EP, The Next Life, which will be out on September 3rd. So Mourn is a band. They put out their first song ever a few weeks, maybe a month ago. I can't remember when Hell to Pay came out, but when it did drop, I listened to it on my own because I had heard about the band forming, that sort of thing. I had been waiting. I listened to it on my own. I really regretted not making a video for it. I've had Hell to Pay on repeat. We did it on Stream Break one day, but Mourn is amazing. That upcoming EP is going to be fantastic. I'm very stoked for it. So really excited to check out Pray for Violence. I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. I like how that opened up. Mourn, Pray for Violence. Let's discuss. this EP is definitely looking like one that will end up at the top of my charts this year. I think these two singles, between the two, Hell to Pay is really hard to beat because that will probably end up being one of my top songs of this year overall. It's definitely been one of my favorites. There's just something about that song. I'll talk a little bit more about that further into the video so that I could talk about the song I'm making the video about first. But when it comes to the two of them, I think from how much I've been listening to Hell to Pay and that sort of thing, for right now, that's still my favorite of the two. I think it probably will be for reasons I'll talk about later. But this one is excellent as well. I'm very excited to hear this EP, hear what else will be on there. Hell to Pay had kind of a more like the sad emotional feel to it, whereas this one I feel like rides a bit more of like the aggressive line. I mean, in Hell to Pay, it's still aggressive, but like some of the lyrics just hit me in like more of a sad sort of way. But with this one, it's a little bit different. So I'm interested to hear the rest of the tracks, like what sort of mood they bring forward. But also with this, the drumming in Mourn has just been really stand out to me on both tracks. With this, there's two different styles that you really get, or I feel like you transition between. There's the more melodic feel to it where you're kind of hearing the more open sounding guitar and stuff, and then it gets into the more breakdown parts of the song, that where in both songs you really get a decent amount of balance between those two things. There's also, I feel with some bands, you get a lot of vocals over the track. Like there are not very many sections that let the instrumental pieces speak for them, though I love the vocals with Mourn. That's definitely one of my favorite things is the vocals on Mourn. Also the drumming. Vocals and drumming are probably also that melodic sound that they get. There's definitely a part in Hell to Pay where it says I'll suffer, and then it just goes into this really beautiful part, but also you're going through those portions of the songs, and then it will just transition into something that's like a little bit like two-step feeling, and you know, the drumming has a different feel to it is what I was getting at before. So the drumming in both styles is absolutely stand out to me. There was a portion in Pray for Violence, it was around the 2-minute mark of the song, where it opens up into a bit more of an ambient sound for the song, and the drumming definitely adjusts that sound, and it just sounded incredible. Actually, I think it's a little further than 2. I think 2 is where that ambience like kind of kicks in, but I think it's a bit further than the 2-minute mark. I don't really know. But around that portion of the song, it's like in the middle of a more aggressive part of the song, like a breakdown in the song, and it just comes in the second half, and it sounds amazing. So I love that part of the song. I feel like that was where the real shift in the song was, but that the beginning of the song definitely set down the roots for the rest of it. This one ended with an outro breakdown as well, which I loved. Just absolute yes for me for this band. This is the exact style that gets like on repeat for me. Sometimes I talk about how I like songs, but they won't go on repeat for me because like such and such, but I really like this chorus. I like the lyrics of this song and the way that the vocals present them too. Like the there's no one left will be stuck in my head probably. I've only heard it once, and I'm already like, I've got like that, at least the melody, like some of the obviously lyrics won't be super clear yet, but the sort of song that sticks with you after the first listen type of thing, usually pretty good indicator for me. But yeah, this will definitely go on repeat. I'm very much looking forward to the EP. I will link the video that I reacted to and any social media for Mourn in the description of this video. Make sure you check them out if you enjoyed this. Other than that, you can also find my Linktree link in the description, and in that Linktree there is the invite for the Discord server. I talk about it in every live stream, every video, all the time, because it is a great place in my opinion, full of a bunch of my favorite people, very loving, welcoming people. We have a lot of conversation related to music, a lot of conversation unrelated to music, so if that interests you at all, that invite will be there. Also in that Linktree, you can find my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I post all music-related stuff. I post a chart every week of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. I post all my vinyl on there. I post shirts, sweatshirts, flags, stuff like that. So if that interests you at all, that will be there. My handle is Rachel Reacts, just like my YouTube channel, but I will put it up here on the screen for you if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.